The next level conversation. I'm your host, Hood the Barber. E. Davis official on IG. Holla at me. Book accordingly. Next level.
I'm Floyd the Barber.
I'm Memphis Magic with the Wicks. Barber. You know what I'm talking about?
Barber
Hey man,
extraordinaire.
walk in, Hey man, welcome to the podcast, man. We talking about real life situations, all type of innuendos. You know what I'm saying? That's all I got to say right now. We gonna get into the topic.
I mean, who are you?
I already introduced myself.
Oh, my bad. My fault.
I mean, shit, we bullshitting on here, y'all.
Nah, but yeah,
Tap in.
tap
You know what I'm
in,
saying?
yeah.
This is what we do.
You know what I'm saying? Walk-ins welcome. Monday through Friday. You know what I'm talking about? But anyway, look, I mean, what we gonna talk about, guys? Talk about anything.
Hey, look, this is our first episode, so work with us as we work with y'all, basically. Anyway, um,
Yeah. So, I mean, today, I guess we need to talk about some barber stuff. You know what I'm talking about? We all barbers.
hmm,
I guess the number one topic today will be lame ass shop owners.
Damn.
this nigga said lame ass shop.
You going in, starting off early.
I'm glad I'm just the barber.
I'm pretty sure you done had some lame ass shop owners though.
Oh, definitely,
You know
definitely.
what I'm saying?
Or you done worked at some lame shops.
I mean, I only worked at one other shop, so, but yeah, a lame ass owner. But his brother made it lame.
I for sure done had me a lame ass owner. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna call him lame, but he he too far removed from the game. You get what I'm saying? You know what
He
I'm saying?
outdated.
Yeah, man. But
So my question is, what makes them lame?
Activities and how they move makes them lame. I didn't work for a lame shop owner. I'm not gonna say his name because I don't do free promo, but you know who you are.
Bitch ass nigga.
You know. But I mean, what make you lame is how you move. You know what I'm saying? If you're doing sneaky shit behind the person back, you know what I'm saying? That's lame.
Absolutely.
And that's what was going on in my situation. But I ain't gonna speak on that. Like I said, you know what I'm saying, you know who I am. I want all the smoke.
you heard that, man. The man say you want all the smoke with you, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout
So
out to you.
But anyway, moving along, you know what I'm saying? I mean, but what I was talking about is it's a lot of shop owners that try to run they booth rent shops like commission shops, try to tell you when to come to work and all of this. And you know what I'm saying? I'm paying booth rent. So I feel like if I'm paying my booth rent and my booth rent is on time, sometimes I'm paying my booth rent early. You never have a problem with ever asking me about my booth rent. Then why is it a problem if I turn down a haircut? You know what I'm saying? Because I'm my own boss. I thought.
facts. I mean, I agree. Now that I 100% agree with. But when you on commission, you better not
Yeah, I
turn
mean, yeah.
down shit, bitch.
Yeah, if you're on commission,
Oh, we man.
yeah.
Like you better not
If you're a
turn.
commissioner,
But my thing is, as a shop owner, I'm like, shit, unless you discount it. And we got some things worked out. That's different. But if you paying your shit, you want to come here one day of the week. Guess what? Shit, as long as you got your money at the end of the day, I ain't tripping.
because when I owned the shop, I mean, I didn't work the shops where like I'll give you an example. The hurricane came through and the lights was out at the shop for a whole week. I come to
Ooh,
work when I come to work Saturday, the lights had been out the whole week. Come to work Saturday, the lights just turned back on. But the cat wants the whole booth rent. Now I couldn't even have access to even make the money for the week, but he wanted it out. Now I paid it because I knew he was gonna be on that.
ooh, I'm gonna speak on that.
I
I
knew
got
he was gonna be on that, so I went ahead and paid it. But that's another lame situation.
I'm gonna
You
speak on
know what
that.
I'm saying? 'Cause when I was a shop owner, I feel like I'm nothing but a secondary landlord. You know what I'm talking
Right,
about?
right, right. Fact. Well,
So
during that time, I was in a suite, so yeah, she wanted that too, and I was like, damn, bitch. Ain't nobody. Good thing I ain't gonna lie. Good thing I was getting the check from the VA. because like, bro, you really want money, and it's been weeks, and I'm paying you $200 a week. I'm paying you $200 a week, and you still want money. And on top of that, I know you got that insurance money, and I know you got that what was the other, that PPP. So why are you that greedy?
Pressure.
Why are you that greedy at the end of the day? For me, if I know I got insurance, I'm not about to do that to my people.
Well,
Barber culture vulture.
Barber culture
real
vulture.
talk. But look, I went to another shop. I started on a Saturday. Saturday was my first day, and that's the day booth rent. This man charged me $100 for the first day.
God damn.
$100. I went ahead and paid it because I was in between situations dealing with one lame dude and had to go to another situation.
I got something even better. I'm fresh out of barber college, paying $150 with no clients.
Yeah, I remember that.
Right off the rip.
I remember that.
That's why I tell people when they come in here, like, shit, if you ain't got no clients, I'm gonna look out for you. But if I see you ain't doing no motherfucking hustling, shit, give me.
I remember coming fresh out of barber college, and the booth rent was $150, and it was like after I paid the booth rent, I'm talking about this fresh out of barber, so I ain't had no clients. So after I paid the booth rent, I'm liable to have $100.
Shit, I ain't even had anything.
Yeah,
I'm in the red.
but
Good old days.
my partner, she was cutting with me and shit, and she had like $20 after. I was like, damn, something had to change. Then I switched over and went to commission because I was fresh out of school and I was trying to get my name out there. So I went and worked in the mall, and I got me a bunch of clients out there. Then I left the mall and went to my house, started cutting out my house for a while. Then I went and opened my own shop and did that for a few years. And now I'm at the next level grooming lounge. Come holler at us. We hiring.
Well, we do shit next level.
We hiring, you know what I'm talking about? Real barbers. We don't need anybody that's gonna sit over here and not do nothing. Because we like to make bread, you know what I'm talking about? The best cuts in
That
Humble.
bread, get that head, then leave.
Real talk. But
And see, you know, shout out to all the lame barbershop owners. Cause without y'all, it wouldn't be no me.
You
You know
feel
what
me?
I'm saying? I appreciate y'all.
Shit, and definitely wouldn't be no next level.
I ain't a man. You know what I'm saying?
I had to get kicked off of that to go to the next level.
Hey, that's how it is, man. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes people don't respect your grind and you gotta go somewhere else and shine.
If you don't
You
want
know
the
what I'm
shop
saying?
owner all in your face, talking to your clients all the time, come on over here. Come on the next level. We got you. You feel me?
Counting your fucking pockets and shit. That was my big thing right there. I hated that shit.
Or or the shop owner want everybody on the same. He want everybody to use the same booking app so he can go in there and count how many heads you cutting every week. Dude, this is a booth rent shop. Lame ass nigga.
Ooh, we man.
But it is what it is. You feel me?
Yeah, man. I done had some lame ones, you know. It's crazy when you work for somebody and they ask you what do people put the gang signs on your forehead, all this type of shit that don't got to do with business. You know what I'm saying? I'd have been accused of all type of shit, blocking other people from getting clients. Nigga mad at me because these niggas ain't getting no money. You know what I'm saying? I can't force a person to go sit in another person's chair. And
Facts.
in life, I feel like we all got our own journey, and ain't nobody finna hold your hand to the end. So
Not only that, your people are your people, and your people gonna gravitate to you. So, I mean, shit. I don't know.
When you a good barber to everybody follow you. I had clients that come all the way from Dallas. I had a nigga move from Houston to Dallas and still came every 2 weeks from Dallas to get his haircut.
loyalty, you know what I'm
Loyalty.
saying? We big on the
That's what it
L
say.
word, man.
Loyalty is priceless. Where business. But anyway,
Enough about them lame ass.
yeah,
niggas,
enough about
niggas.
lame barbers, you know what I'm saying? Lame shop owners. You're lame and you know it. So we moving on.
So, what would you tell? What would y'all tell a upcoming barber that's in this new age barber game that deal with like social media?
I would tell them to don't get caught up on trying to be a social media sensation because everybody want to be the celebrity barber. Everybody want to charge $60, $70 and can't cut, and the haircuts is worth 15. I mean, you gotta know your lane. Stay in your lane because there ain't no traffic in it. You feel me? I mean, me personally, I don't feel like. Well, that's a lie. I don't feel like I'm the best barber, but I do.
You
But
say that's a lot.
but
Shit,
at the
toot your
same
own
time, I mean,
horn.
you're supposed to feel like you're the
Yeah.
best. But at the same time, I mean, I stay within my lane. I know I can charge more for what I do, but I'm more about quantity. I mean, it's all about quality because everything a nigga do
Yeah.
is quality. But I need quantity. I rather have a bunch of clients so I can count my money. I can see it. That's where I'm at. I'd rather be overwhelmed because I know it ain't nothing but a bunch of money.
Mm.
That's me. So I'm looking for clients right now. E Davis Official on Instagram. Holler at me. E_Davis Official.
What about you?
What I tell a new boy, I'm gonna tell y'all a lot. You know what I'm saying? Don't get caught up into the uh
Side.
I just do appointments only.
Oh yeah.
If you were
Hold
new,
on, nigga. I
hold
got
up,
to check.
hold up, hold
Say
up, hold
I'm
up,
not
hold up.
appointment only.
You ain't letting me. I
Okay.
said a new barber. Cause
Let him
if you a
cook.
new barber and you ain't got no clientele, how the hell you appointment only? Nigga, ain't nobody even know you. You know what I'm saying? You gotta do your grinding. Yeah, and you know, I'm more of an old school barber. I still do walk-ins or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I don't
Me
talk
too.
down on nobody that do appointments. You feel me?
I do it all.
Yeah. As you should. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We gonna get this money over here.
You feel me?
You know what I'm saying? I ain't throwing no shade at you appointment barbers, but man, some of y'all niggas be Hollywood though. You know what I'm saying? And for a young barber need to be around somebody that's grinding, not nobody that's shining. You know what I'm saying? Because if you go to a barbershop that's winning, then you ain't nothing but another person in there. Even though you can get better, you gonna pick up the bad habits of the old school barbers, but you don't realize that they earned the right to have them bad habits, and you ain't. You just starting. So what can you
Facts.
really do? You see what I'm saying? Like it's
Yeah.
old.
I'm gonna piggyback off that. Like you see the seasoned barbers just leaving after their haircuts and coming back.
Yeah.
They earned that shit.
You feel?
I've been in game. What year this is? 25 since 2017. So for me, yeah. But for new barbers, hell no, you should be sitting at the shop waiting, or you should be going to the gas station or the nearest store, handing out a business card, or trying to promote yourself.
Well, yeah, I feel that.
You definitely need to be trying to promote yourself.
I mean,
And
as a new barber, sometimes you get caught up in the culture of the shop. Like you'll come in the shop and you'll see that everybody just cut their clients and leave, and you feel like you can do that, but you ain't there yet. You don't even have a clientele. So if you leaving like everybody else leaving, smoking, doing whatever you going to do, you leaving like everybody else leaving, but you ain't making money like everybody else making. At the end of the week, these other barbers who leaving all the time, they still good, and you over here. You know what I'm saying? The
Struggling.
thing is just grind. When it ain't coming in, just stay there. Sometimes you just got to be there, and once people know that you gonna be there, they gonna come. It's all about, you know what I'm saying, consistency on the cool. Because when I first started out, I started out really making money. I mean, because I was pretty good, and I got thrown in a situation to where I was at a barbershop and everybody was trash, so it was it was
Shit.
real easy to shine. I mean, me and my homegirl, we was the best thing smoking over there. I mean, rest in peace to, you know what I'm saying, the late barber, but at the same time, I mean, it was garbage over there. It was a garbage situation, and hell, and the barbershop who over there now, they garbage too. But we're gonna talk about them later on.
This nigga is
We'll
hell,
talk
man.
about them later on and some more shit. But I'm just saying, I say that to say this. I mean, you gotta have the hustle, man. It's about the hustle because if you don't want it, ain't nobody gonna give it to you.
Definitely not gonna give it to you.
no handout. You know what I'm saying? So new barbers, if you ain't learning nothing, you need to learn this. Ain't nobody gonna do it for you. So don't go to a shop asking about the walk-ins. Go
That
go find you something. You see
Yeah.
what I'm
go
saying?
walk the motherfuckers back here. Nah,
Yeah.
for real.
That's the key. Like
Because that's what I was told in barber school. Like if you want to look for a barber shop to go on Fridays and Saturdays and see what kind of flow it is, but you can't determine a good shop but by the flow you see on that particular day when you come, because anything could be going on. So this might be
Anything.
a barber shop that's just more appointments
Appointment
than
based.
anything.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
different if you got a bunch of walk-ins and just a bunch of nobody. I mean, I'm not gonna call them nobody. I'm sorry, but a bunch of people just sitting around waiting on somebody. You know what I'm saying? Versus everything else is structured.
And
That's why I like appointments, because I don't like people to play with my time. I feel like my time is money.
facts.
So, you know what I'm saying? Just like, and then here I am now. Here's an appointment right here. So,
And not only that, it's like appointments. I mean, I'm not appointments. After COVID, the whole dynamics of the shop changed.
Yeah.
Meaning you were forced to go into appointment mode. So
Yeah.
now people are looking like, oh, I want to come sit at the shop and see how the flow is. The flow, it may or may not be there because of the dynamics of how it changed. So I don't know. I say find your people. Number one, reach out, pay attention to energy. Energy is everything. You're gonna know where you belong. You can walk in the shop, if their energy there, you can be like, yeah, this is my spot, and you're gonna work your ass off. You're not gonna say, oh, I sat in the shop for a week, I ain't get a walk in, let me go find another shop. Now you're a motherfucking you're a shop hopper.
Yeah.
But
Say, but on the cool, that's how it was when I came here. I mean, when I came here, I wasn't worried about it. I never asked, do walk-ins come in? I mean, because you got to create your own flow. I mean, I'm like it's like in the NBA. You got niggas who can hoop and create their own shot. Then you got niggas who can just shoot. You stand in the corner and wait to get fed some shit. I'm not gonna wait to get fed. I got to go get it. You know what I'm talking about? So I know when I came over here, I had to grind and create my own lane because I've never been the type of cat to count somebody else's pocket. I see shit. I can tell when somebody got motion. But at the same time, I'm not worried about your motion. I'm trying to get like you. If anything, I ain't trying to hate on the next cat. That's not me. I always been a hustler. I ain't never been a hater or nobody that talk down on the next nigga. I'ma laugh and I'ma roast your ass. That's me. That's my personality. But I ain't gonna never say nothing behind a person back that I can't say to their face because I mean I'm a man. You know what I'm talking about? So yeah,
a message to the YNs out there, man.
you feel me? From Big On.
From Big
From Big On.
Yeah, I'm too, y'all.
Nah. Nah. But yeah. So, you know what I'm talking about? So what's going on in Memphis, man?
What's going on in Memphis?
What's going
man,
on in Memphis,
man? You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the dude that jumped into the river, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you saw that.
You ain't seen the dude that
Yeah.
jumped in there?
I sent y'all that, yeah.
Oh, yeah,
with the flying fish and shit.
For
Shout out to
500.
bro, man.
He did it for 500.
You know what I'm
For
saying?
500. That nigga caught currents for 500.
Damn, they died.
I don't know him, but rest in peace, Say So P, man. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, man. Here you go.
Rest in peace, my guy. You know what I'm saying? Shit look crazy. That's all I'm gonna say.
I'm gonna do a quick shameless little plug real fast. Look, check me out. Not Social Brand. You know what I'm talking about? Follow me on Instagram at Not Social Brand. You feel me? I got the City of Served Purples and the red and black bread. It's going down. Keep them on deck. Holler at me. Not Social Brand. It's the brand dedicated to the niggas that don't fuck with everybody.
And if your shoe is bigger than a 13, I think, we're working on the big feet people.
Yeah. If your shoe is bigger than listen, if your shoe is bigger than a 13, I got something for you.
Special.
Go to bigshoes.com. They got you.
Hell no.
I said I wasn't gonna plug nobody, but Big Shoes, y'all owe me an endorsement deal, man. Bigshoes.com, man. Shout out to my nigga that put us on.
I ain't gonna lie, they got some good shoes on there too. Man. You know
Check them out, man.
For all my Bigfoot niggas out there, man, you ain't alone. You are not alone.
14 or better.
I'm saying they got everything on their motherfucker, man. They got the Birkenstocks on there, man. Whatever you need,
damn,
man.
A big ass Birkenstock.
Big Birkin.
Yeah, man. They got a size 18 Birkenstock on there, man.
Oh,
hold on, look.
It's not the bad.
You be like barbecuing, man. They got them barbecuing sandals too, man. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Ones you wear the white socks.
Jesus.
The Jerusalem 12s. You got the Jerusalem 12s over there. Gotcha.
Man. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man, y'all crazy.
We
vibing over here, man. Though it's a vibe.
That's how they go on, man. We don't do nothing but talk shit and swallow spit over here, man. You know
get money.
And this is just episode 1, so everything, you know, we gonna hit a wide variety of everything. You know what I'm talking about? We ain't just talking about barber and shit. We more than just barbers. I do rugs. You know what I'm saying? Rug Lords. Go to Rug Lords 23 on IG. You know what I'm saying? Jack of all trades. Boss of all fades.
Ooh, boss of all fades.
You heard him, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the Houston Cougars, too, man.
The who?
U of H, man.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
Man. God damn.
I ain't trying to like
Don't
rub
hate.
y'all the wrong way or
Don't
nothing,
hate,
but
man.
man,
How he did it?
Go down for the city,
man,
man.
that boy Sharp choked like a motherfucker, man. I ain't gonna lie.
That was
like,
a light skinned
how
cat.
y'all
You
feel
said
about
that was a light skinned cat.
How
You said
I
looked like he
feel
couldn't hoop.
As a former basketball player,
Oh man,
that was horrible.
look, I can't even cap. I ain't watched the game, man. So
Man,
I had other things going on. I thought we was gonna make it.
I just don't get why he ain't dribble. You know what I'm saying, bro? Why you didn't dribble, bro? Like,
They say the play was it was designed to be a pump. It was supposed to be a pump fake, and he was supposed to go to the rack. But that nigga jumped up.
He got nervous.
Yeah, the moment was too big for him.
Man, I would have shot that bitch from that 3-point.
He had a light skin moment. Listen,
you would have had to follow me.
He had a light skin moment, man. You know what I'm saying? Really, at that point, they should have found they should have found the blackest nigga on the team and threw that ball to him because he was a dog. He was gonna be a dog. He was gonna get it done. Light skinned nigga just choked, man. Shout out to Drake.
I don't know your first name, Sean, but look, bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I know you still crying. I hate that for you, man.
Yeah, I bet that locker room was crazy.
Man.
Silence of the lamb. Man.
Just think of all the people who parlays you blew. You know what I'm saying? Like you blew it. Like
look, the locker room was quiet. Like when you ever been with a nigga that got in a fight, he got his ass whooped, he had to ride back with him. You in the car, nigga. It's a quiet the motherfucker in the car.
That's how this shit go. You know what I'm saying? Hey man, the nigga fucked up bad, man. Shout out to Florida, man, the national champion, man. You know what I'm saying? We just talking shit, man. Hey man, what else y'all want to talk about in this job, man? It's so many broad topics. You know what I'm saying? So much
so
shit
look,
going
420
on
coming up. So we gonna let's go ahead and flip the script to this here. 420 coming up, and we know that they about to ban THC, all THC in the state of Texas, which is lame as fuck. But how y'all feel about that, man?
That's a catchy subject because it's like
street pharmacists still exist.
I've been smoking before the ban. You know what I'm saying?
You feel me?
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to California. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like we just been chilling, man. You know what I'm saying? Like smoking good gas. So like if y'all do take THCA, they're just gonna take squares out of business. All the people that want to come up, you know what I'm saying? The smoke shops, man, they gonna feel it. You know, on a serious note. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't see what's wrong with THC myself because I feel like if you got so many traumas and shit, it's gonna help you out, make you feel a little better.
Or if you just like me and just want to get
some veterans, so like stress, anxiety, ADHD, because I got anxiety and ADHD. For me to focus, I need to smoke for to slow down my brain. If not, that bitch gonna be like this.
I'm gonna smoke every day, all day. Don't care.
Nigga, don't smoke.
You know like I said, shit. I've been smoking for a long time.
What's a long time?
Years.
You say years.
A decade, nonstop, at least right now. I got a high tolerance. I smoke a lot. I mean, it is what it is. And the crazy thing is, Easter is on 420 this year.
That's crazy.
So I got to praise God and be high at the same time.
Damn, I thought Easter was the first Sunday.
No, it's the 20th. Somebody flying came
I remember it being April the 4th before.
It's the 20th.
Man, they changed Easter every year, huh?
Look, I don't even remember Easter last year. Do y'all? It's like it just came. I don't even remember. It had to
be in March sometime, but I don't remember.
When did it happen? I didn't get dressed up in that.
Me?
I don't remember nothing, bro. I mean, shit.
I definitely.
Back in the day, they used to have a 3-piece suit on for Easter. Hey, I don't remember nothing. Did it happen?
It's over with, man. They showing us that these holidays, man, really just money pools, man. That's all it is.
It's been like that. That's why I stopped really focusing on them. I don't do Christmas like that. I don't even like Thanksgiving.
I love Thanksgiving.
I don't like food like I
love food
like that.
Love it. Shout out to Mama.
I like Cinco de Mayo.
Shout out to the sweet potato pie on Thanksgiving. You know what I'm saying?
That's the only thing worth it.
No, hate sweet potato pie.
What?
But shout out to Mama because I heard she got the best. I ain't never tried it.
This nigga here tripping, ain't it?
Listen,
ain't no sweet potato
a
pie.
vegetable ain't supposed to be sweet in a pie. I don't do all that shit.
Man,
Listen,
You eat
I'm a
sweet
regular.
fruit?
Ooh, what? The
Sweet
fruit?
fruit.
Yeah, but the sweet potato ain't no fruit.
Well, yes, it is.
Well, no, it's not. It's a potato.
Google it.
I don't care what they say. It's a fucking potato. Shit. That's just like I don't eat that grass on my hamburger. I don't want no motherfucking lettuce on my shit. I don't like extra shit.
I don't fuck with the ladies either. Like,
Yeah,
I ain't
no.
Man,
gonna lie
y'all,
to
they
you.
got a good wedge salad, bro.
Who?
A wedge salad.
A wedge salad,
Mhm.
potato wedge.
No,
Exactly. That sounds like some white tea
it's
stuff.
cabbage. Look, not cabbage. I said fucking cabbage. Lettuce cut up in wedges.
Like an iceberg lettuce.
Yeah, but it's a
Yeah.
wedge. That Italian restaurant. I
You
forgot where
it's
you
it's
at.
nothing nothing you'll be into, bro.
You would eat it, dog.
Yeah, you don't want that shit.
You want it's good.
Mm.
I don't even no.
Nah.
I don't know nothing about that one. Look, I'm scared.
Go to
Look.
Boca and try it. If you don't like it, I reimburse you.
Boca, you getting free promotion right now wherever you at. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna definitely try it. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like, the best holiday is
Halloween, nigga.
What? I on my mama, I haven't celebrated Halloween since I was like between 9 and 11
How do you
years old.
celebrate Halloween?
When the people go out and get dressed and
put
shit.
your goddamn costume
That's how
on,
you
throw you some
celebrate.
eggs. You know what I'm saying?
I've never done it.
Haunted house.
I
You
want
know
to
what I'm
now.
saying?
In
To
my
put a
big
shiesty
age.
mask on for Halloween.
Yeah, trick or treat. You know what I'm saying? We in there. You know what I'm
I'll
saying?
take
Just
the trick.
tricking. Just tricking, no treats.
I'm gonna say my favorite holiday of them all is probably none of them. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause all of them, you gonna
Require
spend
money.
your money. You know what I'm saying?
Require
Then the next, you got Thanksgiving.
Black
Man,
Friday.
I don't know how many of y'all got kids. You see what I'm
Everybody.
saying? But
Who ain't got
shit,
kids? Is the real question.
Thanksgiving. Then my son's birthday the 26th. You know what I'm saying? So you got to buy the food, birthday gift. Then
Look, my son's
you got to buy
birthday
the.
December the 22nd.
You ain't got to buy the man something for Christmas. A month later.
I gotta buy him something for Christmas 3 days later.
I don't mess with Christmas. I ain't got nothing against y'all. This y'all favorite holiday,
It's a
but
pagan holiday anyway.
I ain't with all that giving shit. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's my love language, gifts.
You know what
Not
I'm saying?
mine.
But look,
But I do like them though.
acts of service. I think all of them is my language. But I
Mine,
really like
acts-
gifts though. On the cool,
Acts of service and
giving and getting gifts. I don't
acts of
just give.
service and words of affirmation. I think.
Yeah,
that's
it's
what-
words of affirmation.
like,
I don't need to be affirmed.
I
about
do.
nothing.
Fuck that.
I don't care what you think. I just all about
Toot
me.
my no, I'm gonna toot my partner.
I don't
Toot my
need-
horn. Like I just.
I mean, you can toot my horn.
just did.
You can,
Nah,
you can
for
toot
real.
my horn, but you know what I'm talking about? I don't need words of affirmation. I feel like I can tell body language tell me you don't have to say a word. I get affirmed. I get affirmation just by how you treat me.
That's true, but tell me.
I like food. You know what I'm saying?
Your love language is food.
Cook a nigga something to eat or something. You know what I'm saying? That make everything better. You know,
Yeah, no matter how you look, just as long
some
as
high
you can
wings. You know what
You
I'm
say no
saying?
matter how you look.
no matter how you look, just as long as you can cook some hot wings.
Nah, it do matter how you look. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? Like you gotta. I say food. What else? Honesty. Whatever they fall under.
Loyalty for the most part.
Oh, yeah,
dog. I
loyalty.
mean,
Okay.
Emotional intelligence.
emotional intelligence. These hoes lack that. A lot of people lack it though. I ain't even gonna just say these hoes. A lot of people.
Emotional intelligence will separate being great from good.
Mm.
You could be good, but with emotional intelligence, you could be great. You know what I'm saying? A lot of y'all, you know, I guess we're gonna break it down for y'all what emotional intelligence is. You see what I'm saying? Who wanna chime in on this shit? You know what I'm saying?
I ain't into breaking down meanings of words. I can give you the dictionary version.
Yeah, that's cool too. This my version. Emotional intelligence is like you get into a situation. Boom.
You give me an example.
Oh, okay,
But
now.
go ahead.
Okay, look.
Boom.
Okay, so yeah, you get into a situation, man. Okay, what if you you walking in the store, somebody bump into you.
Mm, I don't
The
have emotions.
first thing gonna happen is you gonna be like, damn, this
Damn,
nigga
what
must think
nigga?
I'm weak or
I'm a
something.
pussy
You
ass
know what I'm
nigga.
saying? Yeah, I ain't want to say all
Oh,
that.
my bad. I'm sorry.
You see what I'm saying? But the emotional intelligent thing to do is dust that shit off and keep going. Because you gotta look at the risk. When you have emotional intelligence, you think about the outcome and shit.
Mm.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna get into it with this nigga. If I go back and forth with this man, either we gonna fight or we finna shoot each other. If everything I work for in life worth me risking because this man bumped my shoulder, if we had more emotional intelligence in the world, shit, we wouldn't even have no killing.
We wouldn't.
These niggas just I ain't trying to offend y'all niggas, but have y'all act like y'all mama. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh, but that's true. That's true.
It's just what it is.
Because guys act more like because they gravitate to their mom more than anything. Girls gravitate to their dad.
See, but in the same sentence, guys gravitate to their mom, but it's supposed to be in a household with a dad to kind of act that shit. If you just got a mother and no dad in the house, I mean, then sometimes YNs turn to
To the bitches.
GNs.
Oh, this no. I don't think no. I don't agree with that. That I don't agree with at all. I don't agree with
What
that.
don't you agree with? That a YN can't turn to a GN?
I mean, they can, but I don't think because they
That
lack.
nigga said a G.
I
Hell
don't think it's
no.
because they lacking both parents.
No, I mean that has a lot to do with it in certain situations. Because I know a couple of cats that, you know what I'm saying. I coming up, I done seen some dudes that was like, I'm talking about some little dudes that were like 8, 9 years old. They ain't even into girls or dudes yet. You know what I'm saying? They don't know what they into yet because they still young. But he act like a little girl though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Daddy ain't there. He doing little dances with his sisters. They twerking. They doing all kinds of stuff. You know what I'm saying? So
I mean, I agree.
so if you don't have a father there to say, boy, get your shit together. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I'm a stud.
He gonna keep twerking. You feel
and
me?
I had a sense in my house where the oldest, which is going on 16, had the autistic one doing shit, and I had to correct it because no, we not. I'm not even gonna say it. I don't need to be attacked by that. My
But it's
community.
almost like grooming on the cool.
Yeah, because you put lip gloss on this man, you making him do this and two. No, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. So no. So people. How can I put it? People not nip that shit in the bud, but what people see is what they do. Who they look up to is what they're going to more than likely be like.
Yeah, in order to be a man, you got to see a man.
So I'm not a man, but I'm a double off that. I gravitated to my dad. When my dad was outside, I was outside.
But most daughters gravitate to their father.
Yeah. So my I can't say my mama made me a great person. My dad made me who I am. That and my grandmother's. But I seen the nigga might have had a fucked up attitude. And that's probably where I got mine from.
Yeah.
But his work ethic, his ability to go out and just build shit, work on cars, this and that, I got that hustle from him. The military contributed to that, but at the end of the day, I look back and be like, my daddy taught me all this. I know how to change the tire because I watched my daddy.
Well,
I know. Hold on. The ADHD ready to roll. I learned hair from my mama, so she gave me a gift too, and she was pregnant with me when she was in high school, so I felt like it did become like a natural talent. So she did give me some stuff. She might not have been there, and that made me be the niggerish how I am with women, but like it makes me dog women where it used to. I'm gonna say it used to. Like I think that effect my mama did made me like just bash women.
Well, I want to give a shout out to my old man, rest in peace. I want to give a shout out to that nigga because I mean, my old man, me and him didn't have no good relationship or nothing like that because I mean, where was he? I mean, but, you know what I'm saying? But look, but when when I grew up, I kind of doubled back and you know what I'm saying and built a relationship with this nigga. Rest in peace. You know what I'm saying to my father. I built a relationship with him. You know what I'm saying. It wasn't a good one. It was rocky, and it wasn't. You know what I'm saying. It wasn't a conventional relationship because my father was a drug addict. You know what I'm saying. And at that point in time in my life, I was a drug dealer, and I sold drugs to my father. So I did, some wild shit. But at the same time, I pay homage to my father because if it weren't for him, I wouldn't be a barber. Because for him being the nigga that he is, because I remember when I was like 15, and I went to my mama sent me to go stay with him in Dallas for the summer. And I went down there, and the first thing he told me when he picked me up was, "I ain't finna buy you no new shoes like your mama. We going to pay less, and you ain't getting no haircuts. I don't pay for all that old expensive shit." I'm like, damn, I knew this was gonna be a hard summer. You know what I'm saying? So I'm down there. I try to thug it out. I'm wearing hats every day. Then my hair just started getting thick. I done been down there for a month already with no haircut. So then I go to him and tell him, I said, man, you take me to get a cut. He was like, man, there's some clippers in that bathroom. Go in there and cut your own hair. I had never held clippers in my life. I just went in there. I got to the point where I put a belt, tied a belt around my shit. And then the rest was history, nigga. I remember I came back from the summer. Look, that summer I was cutting niggas' hair in the apartment. I'm wrapping belts around their head, nigga.
I ain't never heard of that.
I wrapped the belt around. Say, put that line on my shit, nigga, and started. My head was the first head I faded. Then when I came back home, my mom and them saw my haircut. They were like, "Boy, your hair look good. Who cut your hair?" And I told them. Then nobody believed me, so she started making me cut my little brother hair. And my little brother didn't want me to touch his head. He didn't feel like I was good enough to cut his hair for some reason. Now he bald, he can't grow no hair. Ha ha. But you know what I'm saying? But I had to thank my daddy because for him being a whole ass nigga at that time, you know what I'm saying? It pushed me to become who I am today. He didn't, you know what I'm saying? It's like they say, your gifts will make a way for you. My gifts, my hands. My hands are my gift because my daddy could do a lot of shit. He was a carpenter. He could play music. He was an artist. He could do all this. I can do everything. The only thing that me and him have alike is he was a big procrastinator, and I fight against that because I catch myself procrastinating. I'm trying to be the opposite of what he was. So I be fighting with, you know what I'm saying? I got inner demons I fight with every day on that situation. But at the same time, I strive to be the best. I don't like to put out nothing I don't feel like it's perfect in my eyes. I throw shit away. I make rugs and I make a whole rug and don't like it. Just throw that bitch away. I gotta stop doing that though because it's my OCD. But I got them rugs on sale. Holla at me.
Yeah, I see the rugs down here, man.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
See my boy
Hey,
Boosie
y'all
right
thought
here.
Boosie was in here with us, didn't
I was laying on the ground.
I'm doing portrait rugs. I am affordable. I work with all budgets. You know what I'm saying? I got a Section 8 section of that for anybody that can't afford the real deal. We got the smaller sizes for the smaller pocketbook. You feel me? So I work with everybody. Holla at me. Rug Lords 23 Instagram. Then I got another Instagram, not social brand. Holla at me. For all of that. There you go down.
You see what's going on. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I can get in on that situation a little bit. You know what I'm saying? How I started cutting hair. I remember I used to go to the Barber college in the neighborhood off of Fraser. It's in Memphis if y'all don't know. You know what I'm saying? Off of Fraser, I used to go to Jet Barber College. Shout out to the old school Jet Barber College. So I had a couple barbers. But so, you know what I'm saying, my mama worked sometimes. So it'll get to the point where sometimes she had to cut my hair. So I done went to school. And my favorite, I remember I used to love the Supersonics. You know what I'm saying? So I wanted the Sean Kim fade.
Oh man.
Oh man, she gave me that little landing script on my shit.
That was the first look. Nigga, that was the first Boosie fade, nigga.
I was going to Delano Optional School. Boy, Find my ass up. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about I'm in the first grade. I got sixth grade. I'm talking about I'm bad. I know I can't whoop these niggas.
But if you'd have came to the age though, you'd have been live. Southside, baby.
Nah, for real.
You'd have been live out here, nigga.
And then I remember a couple times after that, bold haircuts. I even took a school picture with a bold haircut. So I was like, damn. But I love my mama though.
Bowling.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my mama. You know what I'm saying? But she was fucking my shit up. I ain't gonna lie. And so eventually I started lining myself up. No, I'm gonna go back to kindergarten. I was a Penny Hardaway fan. So you know them leg shape, the leg razor. I done took the leg razor and scalped the whole center of my shit, trying to put a part in my shit.
Try to put a party or shit with a razor?
Hell yeah. I'm 6 years old, nigga. You know what I'm saying? So shit, nigga, I don't know what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? So
fat ass party.
Yeah, man. So I remember going
Gary Coleman party.
Yeah, I fucked up, bro. Everybody going in. Look. So look. So I remember going to the barber shop. I went to Jim Barber College in the main field. I forget bro's name, but he told my mama, he was like, "You gonna be a barber one day, what?" And I remember like this stayed in my head because I always lined myself up in high school. I used to cut my hair. You know what I'm saying? I cut my partner them hair. Shout out to Quill them. You know what I'm saying? I remember I was giving myself a taper one day. And this one, everybody had to wait. You know, y'all, if you know me, you know I was spinning. You know what I'm saying? So, man, I done cut my shit. I'm kind of trying to go. I always remember it was the red guard, the red wild guard. That's the one. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't no barber. That motherfucker fell off the cliff. I ain't heard. You know what I'm saying? But that what made me a better barber today. So now when the guard come off the clip, I hear this shit. You see what I'm saying? Man, I'm talking about I done cut all this shit out my head. So I had to cut my hair bald, fool.
You got the George Jefferson.
Man, I was going and I'm going to Central High School.
He told him, man.
Yeah, I'm going to Central High School. So yeah. So I remember I had to cut my hair bald. You feel me? So I was kind of fucked up about this because it was like, damn, I ain't never been bald headed, nigga. I'm only about 15, so. And then I'm one of them niggas who go to school. I gotta talk about niggas. We call this shit chicken in Memphis. I like chicken shit out of nigga. I had a nigga named Romeo, nigga. We used to fight each other. We both had big noses and shit. You know what I'm saying? So
shout out to Marcus Houston from my neighborhood.
You got a big nose.
Yeah.
Yeah, so look, check this out. So man, I had to cut my hair bald. We wore uniforms, so I had to dig it set on. You remember back in them days, I done forgot the year, but this one, Baby Boy was out. So man, I went to school. I'm talking about head cold, all the shit. I got a dick set on, you know what I'm saying? I remember getting in trouble in lunch. Why I get in trouble? Romeo them fired my ass up. Popcorn head ass nigga, corn pop head, everything ball. They call me, you know what I'm saying? Anything, football head. But then the worst part about that, that's when Baby Boy was outside. They said I look like the boy Omar Gooding. You know what I'm saying? But I really did though when I was bald headed. So that's what really, you know what I'm saying, convinced me to come to barber. Even though it took me, I didn't go to barber school to 30, but it was like it was always a calling of mine and a passion of mine. So in life, I feel like if you do something often as a kid, man, you need to stick to it because that's really your calling. But you want to fit in with everybody else, so you gonna somewhere lead yourself astray, and you might never even get to live your calling type shit.
That's great. I didn't get my barber license until I was 36. I cut hair since I was 15. I didn't get my license. I mean, I took a long little vacation and I came home. I didn't want to work for nobody. So that's when I decided to just go to school and get my license. And good thing that I already knew how to cut because what you do know about barber school in Texas, the instructors can't cut hair.
Cannot.
So you're not really learning how to cut hair from the instructors. You learn it from other students or from YouTube. Yeah. But I already knew, like I had, when I went to barber college, I already had damn near 20 years experience. So I went in there and breezed right through that. All I needed was the paperwork. So, I mean, Some can, some can't. You know what
I ain't
I'm
a man.
saying? You feel me?
Shout out to Steve, man, my barber instructor, man. Old Vietnamese nigga, man. You know what I'm saying? They just shut the barber school down because they found that y'all were taking money from the school now. My Beauty and Barber College. Liz, all y'all, you know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Mr. P, Texas Barber College.
Shout out to
Even
Mr.
though you stopped fucking with me because you smelled that weed on me that day. I was your favorite student till you came down the hallway and smelled that weed on me. Then you didn't want to fuck with me no more. Just let you know I'm still out here cutting it and I still smoke.
Shout out to Miss Robin. Shout out to Haley. He the one who.
Yeah, and Miss Robin tried to act like you didn't know me, didn't remember me when you know you remember me. Hater. Miss Robin, I still love you though.
But yeah, shout out to Texas Barber College.
Yeah, some real barbers came out of Texas Barber College, man.
Shout out to Texas Barber College, even though I never went, man.
Shout out to my nigga Hector, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah,
the super senior.
My God,
the super senior. That's my nigga, man. Hector, holla at Hector. You know what I'm saying? At his barbershop, Escobar.
That sound like the club. That's future club name, the Esco.
Yeah. That's my nigga Hector shit. Shout out to Hector.
All right, y'all. We gotta wrap it up. Even though some good shit though, for real.
Yeah, we'll holler at y'all on the next episode of
Next level conversation.
I ain't in mind.